Hello everyone, I'm Captain Logan. We're back. We're going to play some more Telltale Batman. This is part 2 of Chapter 4. I streamed about an hour of this a couple hours ago, and then I had to run some errands, and now I'm back. Meanwhile, at Wayne Manor. You know, one of the few really traditional things about this series is just what Wayne Manor looks like. And there's my red car Batmobile.
Cal, you there? I'm back. I'm taking over at the computer.
I wonder if Eagle Moss has made that car. Like, I'm sure they've made the Telltale Batman, like, actual Batmobile, but when it's, you know, in, like Bruce Wayne morph. I wonder if they've made that car. Oh no, where's Alfred? Something seems amiss. Uh-oh. Yeah, the world's greatest detective. He didn't see that first? Like, I realize that looks really dramatic and all, but Alfred's laying there, and there's a cup in front of him. It's not like he had to go up a real big flight of stairs. I don't know. It's kind of odd.
What's the matter? Thomas, let's chat.
Oh man, he's really out of it.
Now's the time.
No, Al, it's me.
That strikes me as one of those responses where it doesn't really matter that much what you say.
Think about what you've done. I don't know. He and the Cobblepot boy are playmates.
Oh no, you're way behind.
Please wake up.
Hi, Rainbow.
Bruce,
Please don't have
Easy, easy.
sudden Alzheimer's.
Take your time. Think back and tell me exactly what happened.
No, it was.
Hi, Blue Dragon 5. How are you, man?
It was nothing. I was working and I felt dizzy for a moment.
I just felt like taking a nap in the least comfortable place
More exhausted than I realized.
in the Batcave.
Well, basically, that's all there is to it.
First it's your hand shaking and now you're passing
Oh
out.
yeah, I actually
You
kind of forgot
can't
about
keep
this whole
ignoring
subplot.
this. You need to be looked at before it gets worse.
By the way, I'm gonna do the sad thing at the end of this, because I know about the two choices at the end of the game, and I did the happier thing last time.
Catch my breath.
So I'm gonna do the big soul-crushing thing
Please.
this time. Yeah, I know, Blue Dragon 5. Big Joker choice. I know which way to go. I have to say, I don't believe him.
Oh, nonsense.
And then he'll become
Freeze's
regular person
magic
Joker.
cure-all. It doesn't work as intended. Take a look.
Yeah, OEW, I got some dinner, ate a little pizza.
The bioscan of Riddler's body. I used the analysis.
Everybody's just gonna think this is my life now.
Interaction with the virus.
Captain Logan, this is your life!
Promptly found holes in Freeze's calculations.
Oh, I thought he was genius. Oh, reading. We can't have that. Oh, well, I mean, that's good. Record high stocks. Replaced with Oswald Cobblepot. Move that resulted in Wayne publicly assaulting Cobblepot. Oh, let's not talk about that whole thing. Let's not talk about Lady Arkham.
Lotus. Megavirus. Only one.
That's what Arkham Knight
Lotus
should have been.
survivor.
Should have been Lady Arkham.
Riddler. Freeze thinks his blood is now a key to unlocking Lotus's true potential. It appears that Lotus can be synthesized into a restorative.
I also
antibody
really
from
like
the
that
body.
Riddler's
A
blood is the
remarkable
answer to a
Freeze
riddle.
got that part right, but
But
That's a
as
cool
soon as
idea.
Lotus repairs any physical problems, it causes irreparable damage to the subject's brain chemistry.
No, Blue Dragon 5, I want the villain Joker. Because
It's what
when I
Riddler meant
did
when he
a
said,
off-the-cuff review of this,
"I wasn't
I talked
always
about
like
his
this."
becoming a vigilante. I did that one already. So part of the reason I was doing this stream was to do the other one.
for something that will make them as deranged as he was in the end. We all should know by now that miracles come with a cost.
Something tells me Riddler would be laughing at all this. It's all such.
He's
a
going to look at
mess.
his blood and be like,
One
that blood is
madman
weird, it's
begetting
green.
more.
Reminds me of the
Would have
Riddler.
reveled in it.
Run the simulation again.
But yeah, that's what I'm
Before
saying. I'm looking
reads
for the
special
regular
agent Imani
villain
Vesta.
Joker.
I already ran it several times myself.
Because I already got to see the one with the utility belt, which is awesome. It's really cool, but I haven't seen the other
To be thorough.
version of it.
Silly notion, I know. My problems are purely psychological. My real cure
That
is
sounds unlikely.
a very long vacation.
I mean, yeah, some things are psychosomatic, but
Somewhere far away from Gotham.
quit avoiding the
A place where
doctor.
the sun actually comes to visit.
Maybe if you'd listen to me and start seeing your therapist.
Yes, I know.
I'm gonna start being a little bit
just-
more antagonistic with
When I
Alfred
talk about that
because
kidnapping last
not
year,
antagonistic,
my
but just
rescue by
push back some.
Batman,
Because I think that
hardly
will,
is keeping certain details
even
a
if it doesn't
secret.
matter, for our
You should
playthrough,
understand that.
it will look better when I do the sad thing at the end.
Avesta.
I read your report. The serum makes
Ooh,
the whole
Blue
thing
Dragon 5 says that
beyond
gets scary.
dangerous.
Cool, I'm excited.
Did you find
We're not
out
gonna get to
where
see
Waller's
that
keeping
part today,
Riddler's
but
blood?
we'll get to make the choice that gets us there.
She's got the area on lockdown.
I don't know how
I
much
think I can
more
get
time I
myself.
have left on this chapter
And then I'm taking
from
these
the
things off
50
the
minutes I played
table.
earlier.
Permanently.
Oh wow, really? It's gonna get that violent, huh?
Just hold on. Let me find a way to help.
You've got to be around in case John finds Harley. And this needs to be done quickly. I won't let Waller turn the agency back into something like Sanctus, Bruce. The vials have to go.
Good
This
luck.
is the most original way of Batman creating the Joker
Get you somewhere more
that I've
comfortable.
seen in a really long time.
Bruce, Tiffany's up there. She's probably wondering
He
where I
psychologically
ran off to.
creates the Joker. No Red Hood, no vat of acid.
We can't risk you falling again.
Maybe there is a vat of I can't remember.
Well,
But it doesn't start from that place. I'm pretty sure he doesn't fall in a vat of
Tiffany
acid in this.
she's done quite enough of that the past few days.
Ready?
I'm afraid that's all we do.
Hi, AMC.
Worry the ones closest to us.
I also always like a real spread out Batcave like this. Again, these guys are clearly big fans of animated series. It looks a lot like the animated series Batcave. That's the one that it reminds me most of. And of course, that's patterned at least to some small degree from the
Okay,
89
yes,
Cave,
thank you.
which is also
The doctor is on her
real
way.
open and spread out.
How are you feeling?
Well, better. A little more rest and some tea, and I'll be as good as new.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for taking the
Make
time
that
out to
a lot more
hang out with
sense,
me here.
Alfred. You're hurt.
Ah, boo, go away.
Everything hurt is my pride, which, sadly, even the doctor won't be able to fix.
You can put up a strong front, but
Yeah, Blue Dragon
I'm
5, this
not
was
leaving your
surprisingly
side
popular.
until the doctor arrives.
Or at least the people that played it, well, a lot of them really liked it. I mean, I heard a lot of talk
Be
about it.
straight with me.
Apparently, it didn't sell well enough to keep the company afloat, but
You don't need to sugarcoat it.
let him
Just
tell you.
need facts.
I'll let Alfred tell you himself.
No, it's not the
I'm
escalation
fine.
things like a reviewer.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it's just... There's a lot more to worry about right now than me.
So, Bruce,
It's a guy with a real unstable
after
mental
our little
condition
talk at your
who believes he's
office-
been betrayed by his best friend.
I had an idea. There's something I want to show you.
And a Bruce that sincerely
So,
probably wants
I've
to
been
help
working on
him.
this in my spare time. I know you said I needed to train, but
That looks
started
awful.
thinking about a tactical suit, in case I'm ever needed in the field.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was a stroke or what exactly it was.
Para-aramid synthetic lining. Photo-adaptive suit coloring. Full spectrum, full surround heads-up display. I should be able to get the mesh fabricated in no time.
Matali, I don't know about that
getting
casting
ahead of
or that
myself.
possibility of casting for Mephisto.
The last thing you want is me out there on the rooftops with you.
I'm going to try to pay attention to the story, so I'm probably not going to answer a lot of
This
Captain Logan
wasn't
Show
all
type
just
questions
about
right now.
You've been going up against some heavy opposition, Bruce. More than usual. Alfred told me how Bane nearly killed you.
Yeah,
So
this
I
ends up
designed
kind
you
of being
this.
his Robin Rainbow. And she's just
done.
horribly
Let me
unlikable
read
and
these specs.
entitled and sanctimonious.
Batman doesn't use guns, Tiffany.
You mean
Aftermath of the choice to save Alfred
I
in the
guess I've
hostage
never
situation.
seen
Oh, yes.
But
Gotta say, I
noticed
hate
that
guns. I hate them.
like a rule.
It
I
is.
hate guns, Tiffany.
Oh, wow, he actually said his
Since
line
I
that
was a
time.
boy.
I forgot. I'm sorry.
Changed in a good way, I think. Anytime I can make her make
Still,
that look.
Criminals are always trying to kill Batman.
Yeah, thanks,
Are you
Mutal. I
telling
appreciate
me
it.
you've never once considered a gun? Just to even the odds. It's a no-brainer.
Of course I have. I mean, this isn't going to change anything.
Of course I think about it sometimes. It'd be the easiest thing in the world.
I think that's the more interesting line.
Easy doesn't make it right.
Bingo.
Listen, I should have thought it through more. I just got so caught up in the design. I
Mutal,
have a
she's
lot.
less likable than Luke from Batwoman, but I've only seen 3 or 4 episodes of that show because I didn't care for it. Yeah, it is like the Harper Row thing, and I never cared for that look either.
I have to go.
We'll be waiting right here.
What is FNAF, Rainbow? I don't know that acronym. Solar Dragon Batwoman is hilariously bad. I'm sure it just keeps falling apart and going more off the rails as it goes. That's what I've heard anyway. If that gets renewed for a 3rd season, after the way they're doing that replacement, it means that they won't cancel anything. Like, test your might. I get that Arrow ended, but I mean, that was, I'm sure, a lot more about contracts being up and stuff. If Amell wanted to keep making that show, I'm convinced they would have continued it. Oh, Five Nights at Freddy's. Thank you. I've never played that. I know what that is, but... Mutali, they did... Well, no. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't just recast either. I think that's very strange. It'll be more interesting to turn into Crank, right? Especially because now we have to do a crank turning motion. Ooh, let's do it like really fast. Oh. I don't get to control how fast it goes. Okay. That's a really good point too, Mutali, because it's going to just be another... Oh, I forgot about this whole Funhouse thing. This is neat. It's probably just going to be, yeah, that same sort of origin story again. Isn't that crazy? 2 seasons in a row. It's just recasted. And I'm sorry for putting it like this, but it really seems like they did that to get some kind of, like, progressive points or something. And it's like... You guys, you're not impressing anybody. You just tell stories. Like, the only people that were curious about that show were people who either just really liked the Batman universe and, you know, hadn't lost their faith in you yet or hadn't watched any of your stuff, or people who really liked that character. And she's gone now. Yeah, this is pretty Killing Joke-esque, but it looks a little bit more Tim Burton-y than that, I think. Oh, God. Ah! It's always weird when they put this cursor here. Oh, okay. Because for a second I was like, sometimes the cursor doesn't actually do anything. There's not really anything to select, but this time there is, so that's good. Oh, this is so spooky. Oh man, this is making me want some beer drink, you guys. Hey, look, the thumbnail. Look. Can we make the... Is this exactly the thumbnail? Very nearly the thumbnail. Yeah. Ooh.
Please. You're not making this easy on me, you know?
He's got a green shirt. That's suspicious.
It wasn't me. I mean, it was me, but it was self-defense.
Ooh, I don't believe you. That's what I'm supposed to say. I'd say I don't believe... Is this the end of this chapter already? It's not, is it?
Bruce? I'm so glad you're here.
Surely not. This would be a really short chapter if that were the case. Because we were like 25 minutes in before it even put up the Chapter 4 title.
I can explain. Just cry and reserve judgment.
Take a deep breath, John.
Yeah, AMC, I don't understand that either.
Horrible.
This whole idea that you have to be whatever exactly your character is to play it seems like the antithesis to acting.
Get a hold of myself.
Like, if we're worried about different kinds of people not being able to get different kinds of roles, I mean, there's more heterosexual roles than lesbian roles, so here's an idea. Also let lesbians play heterosexual roles, and let everybody play anything that they're right for. I don't understand that. I don't want a soapbox. I don't get it.
They're supposed to say, hands up!
2 set pieces. Oh, that's right. The bridge is at the end of this. Okay.
They just attacked you.
Maybe I thought that was in Chapter 5. So are we actually going to see him turn full-fledged Joker in this chapter? Is that...
Something dark and vicious and desperate for survival. I grabbed the nearest thing and started swinging.
You think this is
I want to say
funny?
he's lost it, but I mean, he was already kind of out there in the first place. I seem to recall Harley Quinn-esque batarangs. Have we already seen those, or is that later? I always thought that was really cool.
I completely redecorated, dude.
John, I'm not going to talk a bunch about that right now, but I mean, I haven't read Earth 1 in a long time, but I've reviewed those. You can go back and look at that. I think they're really good. I get there's people who don't. I don't know if most Batman fans don't. I've met several people who like that series quite a bit. A lot of people that I've talked to agree with me and Eric that it's the only time Jeff Johns has been really good on Batman.
This woman has a gunshot wound.
Oh, really?
In the back.
Oh, yeah, it's coming back to me now. She was going for her partner's gun, and I just went on autopilot. I didn't stop until I was safe.
You can be straight with me, John.
Why wouldn't I be telling you the truth? If I hadn't fought them off, I'd be the one lying in a pool of blood.
I just love establishing the clear separation of the way these two look at the world through a personal relationship.
Story than you're letting on.
What the heck?
And there are times where I think in this Bruce is just humoring him, and there are times where I think he really does care.
I'm an idiot for expecting that, aren't I?
But overall, at the end of the day, I think he's supposed to legitimately care about this guy and wish that he could save him psychologically.
The goodwill only flows one way, and it isn't towards me.
And maybe he sees him as a byproduct
You're imagining
of the
things.
world that his parents helped to create because of organized crime and stuff. And so he sees himself as responsible to some degree. I don't know if I'm right about that, Reed.
You've been using me from the start. At least
In the back!
seem to admit it. The least you can do is come clean about that.
It's not true, John. I care about you. As a friend, I really do.
And I believe you.
That. We both know that's a lie. You don't respect me enough to tell me the truth.
Oh, I should have punched him.
John?
I know you can fight better than that. What do you need your bat suit to really get you in the mood?
What?
You forget I know you, Bruce. The real
Well, this is 8 Shades of Creepy.
always hiding behind some kind of mask. Playboy, businessman, criminal, bat.
Oh, man.
Friend. Someone who really takes the time to look.
Think whatever you want. It makes no difference.
And see, then we're already going our own way, but now we're really going our own way. Like,
Not with me.
this thing's not afraid of anything. I love that.
Are you gonna
Yeah, I know. I
make
I pressed the wrong button. I just wasn't even thinking. I don't know why I didn't punch.
All right. How about
I always press the
Spanish?
punch button.
You called
God.
at the cafe when the bat signal showed up. You don't think I noticed how obvious that was?
You think you can use that against me? As black.
It really was that stupid momentarily forgetting your
Never.
right and your left kind of thing.
We're two threads in the same stitch. Remember? Bound together, even under strain.
Then what's your point?
After we raided the agency's convoy, Harley stashed one of their trucks here. And now it's gone. Which means she's getting out of town.
I also really
Across the
appreciate
Gotham Bridge.
that in making a Harley that's very much her own woman and really competent and runs her own gang and everything. You know,
This was
sort of Joker before Joker, except
one more time.
more lucid.
You do believe
We don't make Joker less interesting. We just make him, in my opinion, kind of more interesting. Okay, here we go. This is the big thing. He's lying.
John
No. I can't trust you.
can't
There it is.
or won't.
And so it's going to go
For
a
everything I've done,
very different way, apparently, than I've seen from before.
do what you have to do, old friend. This ditch is broken.
Uh-oh.
We could have done great things together, Batman. But you had to go
Ooh, I like him calling him Batman while he's in Bruce Wayne. That's cool.
about you. And now she needs my help.
AMC, I wonder if John found out when he was standing by the bat signal and Bruce was talking to Alfred over the intercom. Interesting. Well, I thought he was stupid that he was doing that. Yeah, I think I commented on that. I was like, keep your voice down, idiot. That just makes Bruce stupid, if that's what it was. We are in the third act of Nightmare Before Christmas. Look at this. I'm the Oogie Boogie Man.
Alfred, I lost John. Something tells me he'll be running right back to Harley.
Anything I can do?
Give you a surveillance feed at the Gotham Bridge.
Yeah, AMC, we had to
Harley's
go the
trying to
villain
get out
Joker
of the city
direction
with a
because I
virus
saw the
and a truck
Batman one the
full of
last time I played this.
explosives. I'll need to suit up to stop
And when I originally decided to play through this streaming, that was the main reason, was to get that difference. Solar Dragon, this Joker is a simp. Yeah, but I'm interested in him starting that way. You know, you could see it as like the twisted, unfortunate, like, you know, path of emasculation of a psychopath. Blacklight does look cool. I'm with you. I have not seen the new trailer, Jerry Martis, and welcome. I don't think I've seen you here before. I apologize if I have, but I don't immediately recognize your name. Part 2 of the Netflix Transformers War for Cybertron, December 30th. Thanks for letting me know. I will check that out. I have not. I really enjoyed that first part quite a bit. I think I was more positive on it than some people, but I gave it a real bright review.
This standoff looks
Barricade.
like it's just begun.
Oh, I'm Batman.
Harley looks cornered.
It's time to put on my Batman voice. I don't need a voice synthesizer. I'm Batman.
GCPD needs to get these people far away.
Yeah, I do Chewbacca's lover, or close enough anyway, that he can start as what you're calling a simp and turn into the
I
Joker
see
we
Harley's
know.
truck, Alfred. I could drop straight onto the cab, take her out before she has a chance.
Yeah, I think so. Much more so than I see,
But there are a lot
you know,
of
the
civilians.
Joker from the Joker movie ever really being the Joker we know. Let's sneak up on her.
No time to waste.
Assertive is the word I was looking for earlier. Assertive Harley. Oh, God, dodge that. Look out. Look out.
Give yourself up.
When you swipe, I'm still not sure if you can use either stick
Waller's
or if you have
agents
to
have orders.
just use the left stick.
Shoot to kill.
I got a virus in my pocket and C4 in the trunk. This is a dead man's switch. My finger comes off it like if I'm shot.
There's an
or
option where you
something,
tell John
everything goes
you trust him, but then still insist he turn
You
himself
tell him I
in,
want the goddamn
and have his day in
vials of
court,
Riddler's
which still
blood.
leads him down the villain
And
path.
blow this
Okay.
frickin' bridge to hell. And everyone on it. What's it gonna be, Bats? Doesn't seem like we got a lot of time.
Look around you. You're not the one in control here.
Look around you.
Then maybe we'll all
Take a good look.
I'm ready.
Is this really where
I see you
you
found Miss
want to
My people
be?
will take it from here. Stand aside, and we can all go on our merry way. She's mine now.
This is a volatile situation and you're not helping.
You're the worst.
Can't reason with a mind like hers. The only
Get
thing she
out.
understands is brute force.
All of you can shut
Philip
your
Keaton,
damn
the interesting thing
rivals.
here is Joker
I want
is
Riddler's
truly a
blood.
mentally ill person.
Bring
Yeah,
it
exactly.
now.
In Gotham.
Everyone
There's a level of
here.
innocence in him. Yeah, he's more sympathetic than he's ever been, but he's still a psychopath,
Don't try and play me, lady.
which is the
Your
point of
people
inverting
took
his
it
role
from
with
the
Harley. I agree with
subway.
that.
We took it, but someone destroyed it against my will. Someone on my team.
It's not just flipping it for the sake of flipping it, and it's not making
Whatever
him
serve you thought you could make,
more
it's
pathetic in order
off
to make
the
her more
table.
interesting.
It ain't
It's
true.
really more thoughtful than that. I
It is
truly
true.
think.
Disarm the detonator and put your hands behind your head.
The hell I will! This is my show, and I'm the one calling the shots.
Detonator. You always gotta have that shot in slow motion. Oh god, heads! Everybody look out, we got heads.
What the hell you doing here?
I came for you, Harley.
I'm getting crazier.
Like a joke needs a punchline. Like maggots need meat.
Sure.
What are you doing? They'll kill us.
Oh no, Harley. I'm going to kill them. Believe me.
That lip
it's
sync didn't line up great.
be a blast.
Freeze!
Stay where you are! Give me the detonator. Now!
You say you're all about justice. Justice.
Blue Dragon 5. Jean planned ahead. Yeah.
Tell me what's just about my life. I lost half of it in an asylum.
Yeah, that's the thing is how much, and I like how ambiguous this is. How much of this was in his mind inevitable? Like, I know I'm gonna go down this path. Maybe I'm kind of hoping that Bruce says certain things that will hold me back, but maybe in the back of his mind he always knows he's gonna go there. You know, somebody said a minute ago the only reason a psychopath would act like that would be to manipulate someone. Sadistic choice. Yeah, and there's no saving the other. You have to save one or the other. It's impossible to save both.
You could have prevented everything. Instead, you made me into this.
Yeah, Solar Dragon, I agree that he could become crazy and this Harley would become infatuated with him.
Beautiful, Mr. J.
Which is what happens, yeah. But yeah, only if he, you know, asserts himself and, you know, really takes charge. It's kind of what she's waiting for.
So glad I could share it with you.
And now his voice is even slightly changing. Iron Shell, I'd like to. I would like to do rewinds on these. I've said this before, but I think it would be fascinating to review this kind of a narrative where the player has some small degree of control over the narrative, where you're part of a writer. Oh! It claims we're offline. This is weird. Sometimes when I turn the system on, it won't immediately connect to the server. With this game, I don't know why. So we don't get to see how our choices stacked up. That sucks. I should have checked that before we started, I guess. Yeah, I'm clearly online. Look how I'm streaming. I hate that. That's the worst. Okay, well, we're only half an hour in, and we've already finished that chapter. Man, that seemed really short to me. I'm trying to decide if we should go ahead and start in on the next one, because I kind of hate leaving this off at just half an hour. I've got some time. maybe we should do the first part of the... Oh, no, I can't. I gotta download it. I forgot I haven't gotten to that yet. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to go ahead and call it quits here, I guess. Unfortunately. I gotta download this, and then I will stream again in the next day or two. So, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Sorry this was so short, but I will see you again real shortly with more of these. What a bummer. Anyway, I may stream later tonight something else, and or maybe go ahead and finish this. Honestly, I'm not sure yet. There could be more streaming today, but it would be pretty late if I did it. Anyway, at the very least, more of this tomorrow or Friday. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'm gonna get going. I'll see you guys. Blue Dragon 5 says, what'd you expect? Well, yeah, but I thought it was going to take longer, because in my experience from before, these took at least 2 hours to get through, and I only played like 50 minutes, so I thought I had at least an hour. I didn't think I'd finish it in half an hour. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get going, guys. I could sit here and answer questions, but it's a game stream, and I kind of hate to not be, playing on a stream, so I'm going to go ahead and get going. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!